We begin on the night of Thursday, the 1st of February, 1923. It was a dark and stormy night, and the rain was sleeting down over the windows of the society. Nigel, you awake to the sound of rain pouring down the window, the wind shaking the building around you. You're not sure if it's any particular sound that awoke you or just the general background noises of the storm. But as you awake, you find the room in almost complete darkness. The only light is the moonlight coming through the window, shining through the water that's just pouring down the glass. The curtains are open. I don't know if you left them open or not.
Well, I wasn't really expecting it to be dark and stormy at night, so most likely I would have closed them. So I don't quite remember opening them.
The window rattles under the wind, letting it in. There's quite a draft coming in. The curtains flutter in the wind.
Right, I'll get up and I'll go over to the window and make sure that the window's secured.
As you go over to the window, just to secure the hatch, you can see the moonlight just shining through water. Lights this whole room with a sense almost like you're deep beneath the ocean. Like this rippling moonlight, water over everything. As you go to close the curtains, I'd like you to give me a spot hidden check, please. Reliable Nigel. Nigel always notices things. As you close the curtains, you catch a glimpse of movement behind you.
Okay.
In the corner of the room.
Since I'm not expecting it, I will whip around.
You whip around. There's a mirror in this room. And the movement seemed to came from that direction. For a moment you thought you saw a glimpse of a figure in the mirror. This glimpse of a tall, spindly figure with a wispy mass of dandelion puff hair.
Oh no. Does this instantly stir memories?
Something about it. You remember a river. You remember a boat. And you remember a market under a strange light. Cat's eyes watching you from the shadows. And in that moment you find yourself face to face with the mirror. And there's a face staring back at you, this pale face surrounded by wisps of white hair. Kill the boatman. And all of a sudden it comes flooding back. A promise you made that has not been kept. To step into the realm of dreams and kill a being that dwells there.
Right.
And as this all comes flooding back, I want a sanity roll from Nigel, please.
All right.
You awake with a start.
What?
Like you said, the rain is still coming down hard, but the curtains are closed. And you look around. There's no pale figure staring back at you, but your heart is hammering in your chest and the memories are still there. And you will lose 1 point of sanity.
I just got one back.
I know. I'm mean to... Okay.
Now, is there any light in the room? I mean, since I closed the window and I don't remember would have left.
There's no light in the room.
Just moving on muscle memory or where I know things are in the room. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just go back and sit on the edge of the bed and just think about what I just remembered.
Okay. As you sit and think of promises made and not kept, We're going to go over to another room. I think pick up with Martin down the street. It's number 13 Grosvenor Square. The rain is still coming down hard. It's not just on the society. The rain is generalised. As the rain lashes against the window. How's life been for Martin these last few months since your sister-in-law disappeared without a trace?
Probably fairly stressful, is the honest answer, being that his nephew and niece, at the end of the day, they lost their mother. And Martin has a suspicion of what may have happened to her. But he doesn't know for certain, but difficult times.
Martin, you too have been awoken by a sound. You look around. Your room is dark. The only light, again, is moonlight coming in through the window. And again, the curtains are open. Did Martin leave the curtains open?
No, he would have shut them.
The curtains are open and the moonlight casting this eerie, pale, watery glow across the room.
Just going to have a quick look around to see if anyone opened the curtains. There shouldn't be anyone else here. Nobody in the room.
Give me a spot hidden as you look around. Do you see anyone else?
Not my best quality. Oh, okay.
You look around and there is someone else in the room with you. Standing between you and the moonlight coming through the window is a figure. And the moonlight is casting their shadow long across the wall behind them. You're looking at them from behind. Looking from behind, you see this figure cloaked in black, standing between you and the window.
Does this figure look familiar to me?
From
Not
behind?
seen many cloaked figures.
From behind?
The normal height and size,
sure.
I mean.
They seem shorter than you, perhaps somewhere 5.5 feet maybe. Slim build, narrow shoulders.
Well, I'll do a sort of polite cough to try and get her attention because this is my room.
The figure turns. And as they turn, you see like the cloak falls away and what you see is long hair soaked through with river water, dripping and pooling down her hair, down her robes, dripping onto the floor at her feet. And looking back at you with this pale, almost, well, this ghostly pale face is Agatha. Your, until recently, sister-in-law.
You don't look well.
You did this. She takes a step towards you, her sort of hand-raised water dripping from it as she raises her hand towards you. I need a sanity roll from Martin here, please.
Okay. That's a fail.
As her hand reaches towards you, you feel water bubbling up inside your lungs. The cold, cold water of the Thames filling your lungs. Hands clawing at you, dragging you down beneath the surface. And you wake.
Not pleasant.
You wake from the dream.
Curtains closed?
The curtains are closed.
The
rain is still coming down. You're not soaked by water, but your sheets are damp with your own sweat. You will lose 2 points of sanity. So you awake from the dream.
Oh well. Nightmares happen.
Nightmares happen, especially when you're complicit in the covering up the disappearance of family members.
I had nothing to do with it. I was not involved. I found out after it had already been
but
signed,
you do know what happened to her, and you do know that she's never coming home again.
Well, she might. I mean...
Or maybe she will.
She might in some sort of form. I mean...
The river has given people back before.
Exactly. Look at Basil's wife. She's returned from somewhere.
And on that note, we're going to go over to the bedroom of Basil
I just got
and
sold out. I just got sold
Galatea
out.
Bloomsworth.
Callie,
Basil, you are awoken as the others were by the
Oh.
wind and the rain.
oh,
The curtains are open, the moonlight streaming in, and
I,
you are alone in the bed. The covers on the other side have been
Al?
thrown back.
Callie, where are you?
There's no sign of Galatea. What there is a line of wet footprints tracking across the floor of the room and out of the room.
I'm gonna go close the curtains, window, and all that. Then I'm gonna look at the wet footprints and do a spot hidden to see who they belong to. I recognize them.
Yeah, track or spot hidden. See as these line of wet footprints. They're footprints. They lead away from the bed and down out into the hallway beyond.
Callie, I'm rubbing my eyes. Apparently you have sweaty feet. Just gonna follow them. Callie.
Footprints lead downstairs. You move through the dark halls of the society. Everyone else seems to be asleep. There's no lights on. You're just seeing wooden panelled walls and the sort of portrait pictures hanging, a mixture of, I think, a few past society members, some scenery, whatever.
God, that Augustus Green fellow's hideous. We really need to take that down. Oh, jeez. I'm walking down very slowly because I'm still adjusting to the darkness. Callie, I know that this world might be still somewhat new to you, but you close the windows, especially when it's raining. It's not a hard concept.
Footprints lead into the dining room.
Oh.
Again,
Midnight snack.
it's dark in here. The only light coming in through the curtains is moonlight shining across the room.
Moonlight is ominous. I don't like it.
It illuminates, again, pictures hanging on the walls. Some of the older paintings in the society hang here. Some predating the foundation of the society. You can see there's a rather nice one showing Miss Maddie Carter. And the far end of the wall.
So mean.
Far end of the wall, a large painting of Sir John Wallace, the great uncle, the man who founded the society.
Had a lot of money, sir.
And standing in front of his portrait, with their back turned to you, is a figure.
Callie, is that you?
It looks the right height to be Galatea, but Galatea, she wears her hair. Her hair is this dark russet red colour. This figure, with their back to you, is blonde.
Okay, you're not my wife. Turn around. Slowly.
The figure turns, and you find yourself looking into the face of a young woman. Barely more than a girl, really.
What's your name, child?
Long blonde hair and these wide almost like these wide pale blue eyes that little too large for her face.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Keeper, do I know who she is?
Look at her face, and you've been staring at this face a lot recently. It's not quite the same. Her hair's wrong. She's younger. This is Galatea.
How?
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 Because this is a dream.
Oh,
Have you never walked in dreams before?
not quite like this.
You're awake.
I should hope so. Um,
She's just staring at you. Those.
why are you staring at me like that?
The eyes are different. Her eyes are not like that now. These are still human eyes.
Can I do a psychology check on
Yeah.
my dream wife?
Yes, you could do a psychology check on your dream wife. That seems perfectly reasonable.
Thank you.
I mean, it looks like Galatea. It doesn't act like Galatea.
No, you're not my
This-
galley. She actually likes me. You're looking at me like I'm a snack.
The girl smiles. And it's just, her teeth almost look too white, too pointed. She smiles.
Yeah, you stay right where you are.
I'm not going anywhere.
How do I say this? As a gentleman. This is my dream. And you're in my mind. This is the worst place for you to be.
Are you trying to force her out of your dream?
No, I'm going to try to get some answers from her. But you don't walk into a detective's mind and think you get to leave unscathed unless he dictates that. So who are you really? And why are you here?
Do you have the dreaming skill?
I have dream lore.
Okay. If you don't have dreaming written down, I want you to make what is essentially a hard power roll. So this is against half your power. It would be a hard power roll. That is a success. This is your dream. You have power here. You want answers?
Mm-hmm.
You see almost like the room sort of ripples slightly as it responds to your will. She stops.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
You see as like in a moment like her body sort of twists and moves. Almost like the pales of skin peeling back like a mask. The blonde hair falling away, and you catch a glimpse of a creature that is not at all human. A creature that is like something that has crawled up from the darkest depths of the ocean. This is something out of like those books of sea creatures that should not be seen on the surface, like spines and like protrusions and.
Think I'm scared of you? You're right. But you'll be scared of me. You know who I am?
This is what waits for you. This is what will become of you.
Oh, that's a
All
yes.
of you.
Why was it? Wait,
will
all of us?
join us.
No,
all
why?
of you
No.
will join us.
Why?
Give me a sanity roll if you wake from this
Why?
dream.
Oh God! Can I try the last second to rip information out of her? With power.
Yeah. What information are you trying to get from her?
The who she is and who and why. Who and why.
Okay,
And
who she is. Who she is. Okay.
Yeah, that's an unsurprising result for the old sanity.
Yeah. The last thing you get is you can say you're trying to. Who is she? What does she want? You catch. It's not a name. It's a glimpse of a series of flickering images that flutter through your mind before you wake. You see two children running along the banks of a riverbank. You see a house burning. You see a familiar-looking old man sat in a chair in the dining room that you were just in, lying dead. You see a line of gravestones with names on them. You see a dark cave deep beneath an asylum. you see almost vivid imaginations, the visions of you, Martin, Nigel, James, Lucy, Collinwood, other places, people and faces you don't recognize, dead again and again and again. And you awake, having lost 2 points of sanity.
Gally?
And Galatea is lying asleep next to you.
Gally, I need you to wake up.
What is it?
She
sits up, sort of, got her hair sort of tied in one long braid, like.
To set the scene, the past few months with my bride have been pleasant, correct, Keeper?
Yes, she has been pleasant, if a little odd. Like,
Yeah,
she's, seems not entirely caught up on 1920s style and customs at times. She's a little bit old-fashioned, a little bit strange. But, yeah.
I always told you I'd be honest with you. I think I'm going to die soon.
No. Why?
I'm going to, for the sake of our audience, just run through everything that I just...
You see, Galatea sort of... That was a dream, Basil. Dreams... You should...
not like, no, when we dream like this in the LES, it's bad.
You shouldn't pay too much attention to dreams. I dream of things all the time. Doesn't mean they're real.
Now, Gally, you are the love of my life. However, you being I've come to call her the Queen of Water, a Queen of Water, telling me that a lot of things are just a dream and not real does ring slightly hollow in a place called the London Esoteric Society.
Okay. Sometimes dreams are just dreams. I mean, some dreams are, of course, messages from the Great One below. Do you think he's trying to tell you something?
We'll talk about it in the morning.
In the morning.
Right. Come here.
Right.
Thank you.
Lays a slightly damp and clammy forehead against you.
Thank you. Also, not a fan of Moonlight.
No? I've always quite liked, the moonlight on water.
It's nope, my ocean queen. I do not like Moonlight. Do not like it. Also, we're gonna get locks on the windows. Indeed.
So, as you settle back down with Galatea, Nigel, having awoken from your nightmare, was there anything else you were doing that night other than just trying to get back to sleep?
About what time?
It's probably about 2 a.m.
Because I imagine I'd have a bit of a hard time getting back to sleep. But I would try. Not sure
whether you successfully manage to get back to sleep, or whether you sort of spend the rest of it as a sort of a wakeful night.
I'm going to try to go to sleep, but fail. Just going back over all the memories that just suddenly came back.
Yeah, I think every time you close your eyes for a moment, you see that pale face staring back at you from the mirror.
Yes.
And you wake up again.
I remember this, but how did I get myself into it? And that's just the question that goes round and round all till morning. And while I'm doing that, do I hear Basil get up and move about?
You can make me a listen roll. You are good at listening as well as seeing.
It's just...
Yeah, you can hear muffled voices. I think...
Okay,
Basil
but nothing
specifically
that I would...
put his room next to your room. I think
Right. Well, from last session, yeah, he is directly on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, you can hear
okay.
muffled voices.
Okay, but there's no excitement or like
No.
urgency. Okay. Well, then I'll continue just trying to sleep, but fail. Tomorrow's going to be a bad day.
What about you, Martin? Just going back to sleep, or anything else in the early hours of the morning?
Nothing to do other than sleep. I mean, it's just a dream. She can't blame me, really. She doesn't even know I was there. Oh, but I do. I think Martin will probably just pour himself a drink or something to help him sleep. A strong whiskey or something like that, and try to get back to sleep.
Okay.
You'll worry about it in the morning.
Does Martin
It's still
successfully get
raining.
back to sleep, or is he kept awake by this?
To be fair, he's quite ignorant of a lot of things, as Jonathan says. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll probably take him much more than he'd like to admit to. He'd just lie there awake for a long time, and eventually he will drop off to sleep. But it's more from stubbornness than actually drifting off peacefully.
Okay. So eventually, morning comes. It's still raining. It's still raining. Perhaps not quite as hard as it was the night before, but it's still raining. The wind is still blowing. And you awake, or you don't awake because you were still already awake on Friday morning. Two of you at the society and one of you just down the street. What are you doing this morning?
Well, Nigel is started trying to put all this together, and you suddenly think, wait, it's been raining all night long, really hard earlier, but yet the moon was shining into the room. How is that possible? And he's just thinking about that, and he's looking to see if there's any sounds of any breakfast being made.
You can probably hear, there's noises downstairs. James and Agnes getting up, going about business. They've probably also hired a couple more staff by this point.
Wonderful.
Because the society's now come into money. Repairs have been made, improvements have been made, and you've probably got at least one additional member of staff to help Agnes and James. So they'd have a maid.
Then I will do my morning ablutions. Well, like I said, I will do my morning ablutions and head downstairs.
Let's call her. Give me a moment to come up with a name that I've not already named another character, because whenever I come up with a name, the same ones just cycle around on a little repeat.
Sandra.
Sandra. Here we go. I've not had a Sandra. I'm not sure how 1920s Sandra is as a name, but we've got a Sandra.
Or Sharon.
No, she's called Sandra. She's Sandra the maid now.
Okay.
I mean, Cassandra would not have been a...
Ah, yeah, short for Cassandra, that way.
There you go. Cassiopeia.
Not everyone needs dramatic Greek names around here.
You're not the keeper I know and love.
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay, everyone needs. Yeah. Okay, so they're downstairs. Sandra and Agnes are preparing breakfast. Basil, for you, Galatea will get up and start sort of applying her, sort of sorting her hair, applying the makeup that makes her pass as more convincingly human to the eyes of all around her.
I'm just breathing heavy.
Still worried about the dream?
It's not good. Gally, it's not good.
Perhaps you should talk it through with the others.
We will. So, what is likely going to happen, Gally, is I'm going to talk with Nigel. Nigel will give me his excellent counsel. And then at least one other person from the society will show up. Because we always show up when terrible things happen. We're like harbingers of doom and hope. Whom? Harbingers of whom? Working title. Anyway, And then it's at that point where things will get dramatically worse. Now, you might ask, how do I know this with such certainty? I don't. However, my predictions on such things are approximately 73%.
Basil,
Oh, God.
it's too early in the morning for philosophy. Go and have breakfast.
Okay. And I leave, clearly with hurt feelings. Nigel! I need to be mean to someone so I feel better about myself.
Come on down. Come down and have breakfast, old man.
I slap you with my cane. I heard you stirring about last night.
Yeah, bad dreams.
Oh, you too, huh?
Oh, you had something bad happen?
Oh, catastrophically bad.
Oh, so we were pretty much the same then.
Oh, that's not good. So I had this dream. I woke up and I was still dreaming. I followed these wet footprints downstairs. I saw this woman posing as a young galley, and I didn't believe her. Mostly because sometimes I'm so stupid I'm smart. However, she told me it was a dream, which I found to be suspicious. And I contorted my dream to my will. And I made her reveal herself as an inhuman creature with spines and protrusions, something that crawled up from the depths of the sea. Not like my beloved galley, of course. She is
of course not,
elegant and divine. But then I used my mind to rip information out of hers, which I wish I hadn't, because it is probably the second worst thing I have ever seen in my life. There was these kids running along the banks of some body of water. I'm not quite sure. A house was burning. And I was like, oh God, it's us with the burning, telltale sign. There was this old-looking man in a chair who was dead. I have a sneaking suspicion. I'm going to look at a painting soon and confirm. There's a line of gravestones, a dark cave beneath an asylum, and then I saw everyone in our beloved society die, like over and over and over again. Like over and over and over again.
Well, obviously, we are not dead. Otherwise, James would not attempt to serve.
Oh, he still would. He's proficient, and there's a word I'm looking for. He works hard.
Are you certain this was a dream and not some vision? I mean, normally this is not the sort of thing of your usual dreams, is it?
No, no. We've talked about the dream stuff that's occurred in our society's history, but I've not really partaken in it. Which that streak is probably about to die. Look, I know our inventor is in the basement, and if something disturbs him, he'll come up, and he gave us explicit, what is it, like once every 2 or 3 days we're supposed to open the door and yell, "Are you alive?" type of thing.
Right, and throw a scone down or something just to make sure.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I look over, I say, James, it's your turn to yell at the inventor noon. That's when
I checked him earlier this morning, sir. He's still alive. He says it's a very important project and not to disturb him for the rest of the day.
You have my permission to disturb him about 5 o'clock because he needs to eat dinner. He needs dinner. Okay, thank you, James.
I'll take some food down for him later.
Okay.
Also, a call came this morning from Miss Ward. She says she should be back later this week. She's not entirely sure yet. She's heading back from the country.
If she calls again, tell her to take her time. If she needs an extended holiday, that's fine. And you can update her about the financials as well.
Yes. I haven't said anything to her so far about. You see me kind of glance upstairs in the direction of like the bedrooms.
My wife?
Yes, your wife.
If she calls again, you can just tell her that I have found the love of my wife. She is living with me here as is proper, and we eagerly await introductions.
Okay, I will.
Or not, as you see fit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And our archaeologist, is he still away on?
Away. Yes. No updates on that.
Okay. But we think he's alive. Yes. I know I asked that a lot, but yes.
According to the last, his last letter, he's alive, and I assume that this is the Penhew Foundation would ring if he was dead.
Bit of a coin flip, that one.
It's a bit questionable on that.
Yeah, we'd know if they sent us a bill for his funeral. That's how we would likely know.
So, James, did you sleep well last night?
No.
Did you have a strange dream?
Yes. How did you?
Well,
Were you threatened?
Not exactly, sir. There was. No, not threatened. No, just.
disturbing images, visions.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Would you please describe it to us? It might be pertinent to our.
I mean, it was a dream. It was like something out of a ghost, you could say.
Please sit. Oh, go ahead, Nigel.
Yeah.
If it's not too personal, could you share the details? I mean, we so far Basil and I both have had something similar.
Yeah. As James sits down, I just want to check what is let's just check in on what Martin's doing this morning. See if he's staying over at his own house or if he's joining the others at the society.
Well, I don't think Martin's got any plans today, business-wise, but it's a bit strange. He can't really talk about Agatha or her disappearance or what he dreamt about, really, with his brother. It's not the done thing, really. So they'll probably wander downstairs, act as normal as possible, and plan to head to the society after breakfast.
Okay, yeah. Your house, I mean,
It's like a few doors down.
There's been a kind of somber air ever since Agatha's disappearance. But yeah, I'd say you have breakfast and you wander down to the society, probably
wrapped up well to avoid the heavy rain.
Yeah, wrapped up, like coat hunched around you. I mean, you've got a key now. Would you let yourself in, or would you be?
I think he'd probably let himself in to get out of the rain.
Yeah, as you let yourself in, like stomping off water, you can hear voices through from the dining room. You can hear James's voice going.
Oh, I don't want to trouble him.
A ghost, one you could say.
I'll just hang up my hat and jacket and whatever waterproofs for this time period I would have had on me.
Yeah.
And wander through to the dining room.
Yeah, you wander through as the others are sort of having this conversation.
Good morning. Sorry to disturb you.
No.
Lovely weather this time of year.
Oh, come in, Mr. White. Well, it's often like this. It is London.
It is.
It is. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't answer the door. I didn't catch the door. I was just.
Oh, it's okay.
Talking.
I just ran in as quickly as I could to get out of the rain.
Yes. Do you need any? Like James sort of stands up. Do you need any
No, it's okay.
tea or anything? I can get.
I'm good. I'll just help myself. You just get yourself comfortable.
Martin, we're talking about bad dreams. I had a terrible dream. Nigel did. James is about to tell us about his.
Yeah.
Are you going to complete the set?
Well, I'd hate to spoil it, but yes.
Okay.
I couldn't exactly talk about this with my brother, so I thought I'd better come over. Not the best of night of dreams for some reason.
Okay, Martin, knowing James the way that I do, I think he'll want you to share your bad dream as he attends to his duties, but he understands he will circle back when you're done and tell us in excruciating detail about his dreams.
Yes, I'll just clear these plates. I'll be back.
Scones!
Yeah. It's not really a breakfast food, sir, but yes, I'll get to.
It's tradition.
Yes. And James heads to fetch scones.
I love scones now.
Probably more tea.
And obviously more tea. That goes without saying.
Yes. Yeah, I had a bit of an unusual dream. I encountered Agatha in my dream. It's more a nightmare, really. She was soaked through, and that's what I mean. I think it was just the guilt over a passing, or vanishing, I should say, really, but passing all the same. Hence the reason I couldn't speak to my brother about it. But yes, I encountered her in my dream. For some reason, curtains wide open, moonlight coming in, and her standing there facing the window, soaked through, dripping with water, and then she reached for me, and then I suppose I experienced her drowning, being grabbed and pulled underwater. But then I woke up and thought, well, it's just a dream. It's just my guilt over what's happened.
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's a coincidence, but it's my guilt over her passing and not being able to talk to my brother about it.
Well, you didn't do anything wrong. None of us did anything wrong.
Yeah.
I had the thing with the moonlight and the open windows. By the way, we need to get locks on the windows, which I shout. James, windows, locks.
Yes.
I mean,
back in the day, they used to have shutters on these that could be closed as well.
Shutters with locks on the shutters.
don't we have sash locks on everything, or is it just the
I
bedrooms?
think you probably do have locks on the windows. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking now at like
I think most windows, especially this time of knowing the society, they would have.
like a sash window. Sash windows usually have locks on the sashes. Otherwise, it's
New locks.
yeah.
It's just Basil's neurosis.
And I suspect the society probably does have shutters as well. I forgot about that because all my shutters are painted in, so I forgot about shutters.
Yeah.
But yes,
Back
there would
in
be
this time, they
shutters to
would
go
have-
over the sashes, and then curtains usually inside the shutters probably as
Yeah.
well. But
But, yeah, it's a bit strange about these dreams. So you all had weird dreams as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat disturbing too.
Yeah, mine was terrible.
I wonder. Why us? Did you mention James had some sort of matter as well?
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
really described it in detail yet. So good thing we're all three here, so we can take note of it.
I wonder if it's something to do with the date.
It's the 1st of February.
Is that important to do with dreams?
Well, it was the full moon last night.
Ah. Perhaps that's something to do with. I don't know enough about these sort of things. But besides all that, how is everyone doing? And how is married life treating you, Mr. Bloomsworth?
I love her with all my heart, and I don't have to be alone. It's great.
I'm glad you got to make this choice yourself.
Yeah.
Because when something like that, when the choice is taken from you and you have to, or you're made to, it's, well, not the most pleasant of things.
Yeah, I know that there is some merit in arranged marriages, and I kind of think of ours as a specialty arranged. marriage,
Yeah.
but I would be lying to you if I said that I didn't. From the first moment she hurled sarcasm at me, I thought, wow, she's still way nicer to me than almost everyone else I've ever known. And we just took it from there.
That's good.
Nigel just looks at him with incredulity. He's like, what?
Yeah. I said most, not all, Nigel.
Oh.
Nigel, you're my best friend. Won't change. It is weird that you're my best friend, seeing how you basically look like a child.
No, my parents had been trying to arrange marriages for my brother and myself back in the day, but didn't quite go to plan because of a matter of a time jump. And my brother got married a bit earlier. My sister got married as well, but I think she arranged it.
Yeah, you'll find, if you want to find someone, you will. However, that will all be for naught if we die due to terrible, terrible dreams things. So enough.
Oh, they're only dreams.
No, they're not. It's never only dreams in this place.
Your tea?
Oh, thank you, James. Perfect.
Yeah.
James, sit. Dream speak.
I mean,
James, it's
It was
esoteric business.
it was a dream about a previous member of the society who met an unfortunate end.
Who was it?
His name was Franco Brunette. He went insane as far as we can tell, and threw himself in the Seine.
Into the water.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he showed up in the dream. I mean, I just assume you occasionally. I mean, doesn't everyone occasionally get haunting dreams of people they've known that have died in horrible ways? I mean, I do.
We do, but usually not in tandem with everyone else in the society.
Yeah.
My dream seemed to be tied in with the guilt of my sister-in-law vanishing.
Well, I do have something for you, Mr. White, on that, which we can talk about in a bit.
That's good.
May I be excused?
Yes, James.
James kind of leaves with some speed. He looks keen to be out of there.
Oh, that's not a good. If we spooked James, I know it's bad.
Just think of it. There's been quite a few members of the society that have been and gone over the years, and James has been here through it all. So in a way, he's experienced the loss of all these people.
Yeah, oh well, he was my rock when you all vanished.
So
he talked me through it.
We've seen a lot of people come and go, so it must over the time just wear him down.
This is true.
He probably needs a rest. Has he ever had a day off or a holiday?
He takes, by the records I've seen, he takes 1 day off every 7 years. Usually under protest? Apparently he bit someone once when he was forced to take a day off. The smile on Basil's face says this is clearly a lie. He just wants to be.
We probably suspect it, but
he bit someone. He went feral without dishes to clean or people to direct. He didn't know what to do.
Sir, I can hear you.
That's the point, James. Hey, James. The thing about the 7 years actually isn't a joke. I got bored one night and tabulated.
I am quite content here at the society. This is my home.
You can have a day off in your home.
Also, if I leave, bad things happen.
Historically
needs
accurate.
To be here.
You can have a day off here.
He's probably got 30 years of leave banked at this point.
Oh, thank God we live in Britain. We don't care about workers' rights. Otherwise that would be absolutely horrifying. Says the American above table.
I'm not actually sure what 1922 workers' rights, or 1923 now workers' legislation looks like. So I'll get back to you on that.
For the purposes of Basil's slander, he gets paid in spit and hatred. Anyway,
I think the 1920s, there's a turning point from the Victorian times, but I don't think anything had happened yet.
Nigel, tell us about your dream, please.
I hate to think of it again, but I woke up and it was raining like crazy. But my windows were my curtains were open. I don't normally leave them open. And I woke up because the windows were open. The moonlight was just flooding in, but it was raining so hard outside. I was like, how am I seeing the moon? But that's the way dreams are, I suppose. But I know as I was closing the windows, I saw this figure in my mirror behind me, and it brought back some memories of something that happened quite a while ago, but that I totally lost the memory of. We had all gone into the dream world.
Was I there?
I know Mr. White was.
Oh, that time. Was it when we met was it when we all went into the dream realm?
Yeah, yes.
Sword as well.
Yes.
I believe it was, yeah. Because you went to the market.
Yeah.
And
that was it. Yes. I remember.
I can't remember if Basil was there.
Oh wait, I was there because that's when I sat at the seat of all knowledge and defied the insane
when
rules.
you sat at the seat of all
And he was very
knowledge.
complimentary to the lion.
Yeah. So
Look how out of context the thing. Yeah, at the time we sat at the seat of all knowledge, and Basil was nice
and
to a lion.
survived. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was fine.
Yeah, totally normal trip.
What's its name? Yog-Sothoth or something like that.
yeah.
Lord of the Dream, the Gate, and all that stuff.
Didn't we have the hunter guy with
Yes.
us? He told tales at the Gentleman's Club.
Yes. Oh, and that's right. He stole a lion's
Skin. Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, that was.
That was a previous visit. That was not.
before
That
my
was not
time.
Basil.
Oh.
Because that was back when it was
you're right, my
Ignatius. That was the whole skin stealing escapade was years ago.
No, we should have remembered that, Basil. Bad on you.
Sorry, I've read so many books and like journals of like what have transpired here,
Dreams are confusing.
and I usually read them before I go to bed, which is not. I
Were
need
you
to
reading
change
any
my
last
life.
night before you went to bed?
No, I was busy with Gally. Technically I was reading to her. Oh God,
What?
I forgot how much I hate the dreamscape. Oh no.
Well, it's not. I'm sorry, Basil, but it certainly couldn't be worse than suddenly remembering that you made a deal in which you have to go kill someone.
Which make that sort of deal.
I did.
Oh, actually,
Did I make that deal? Was I involved in that? No.
I do have a
No,
strange.
it was a Nigel only deal. So, and then Nigel
Thank God.
lost his memories of that deal. So
Right,
now only now is Nigel realizing.
I owe a debt, a big one.
Who do you have to kill?
The boatman?
No, seriously. Who do you have to kill?
No, I have to kill the boatman.
Oh, you are so thoroughly fucked.
It was a deal made with some dandelion-headed, tall, thin person.
Oh, that was that weird trader at the marketplace who sold everything.
The seller of things.
Oh no.
Needful things, in fact.
Should we go to the library and research the boatman?
Might be worth. Keeper, two questions for you.
Yes.
I want to find. It'll probably be down to a dream lore thing. Is the moon tied in with dreaming? Just thinking the fact that we've had a full moon and we've all had these weird dreams. And the other thing is, anything specific about the boatman?
Yeah, give me a dream lore roll.
Not very good, but
or you can use library if you want to look it up in the library.
yeah.
But
I'm just trying to work from my memories if the moon's tied in.
What's your dream lore like compared to your dreaming, Nigel?
Ah, good. All right.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work out if we've all had this weird dream. The fact is a full moon, if it's all tied in, but it just doesn't seem to add up at the moment. It could be a coincidence.
Oh, one other thing I remember about that dream, it felt almost as if I was at the bottom of the ocean with all the water running down the windows and all that. It just was very weird.
Could it have been at the bottom of a river?
Could be.
That's a weird detail. It's not something you would normally dream of, I'm guessing.
No, it's just totally not in my normal pantheon of dreams.
Well, should we see what we can find in the library?
You know, one disturbing thing about remembering this and being in the marketplace was, that figure we saw, that shadowy figure who we thought
The one I thought might have been Pendergast.
Yeah.
Pendergast.
That is a worrying thing because from what we could find out, people who die can sort of remain in dreams if they know how. So it's not impossible. But I don't think I knew whether it's Pendergast or not. It was a dark figure who seemed to recognise me and was watching me. But I didn't recognise him at all. There's not many dark figures I sort of interact with, excluding the matter of the cult at the warehouse, I suppose.
I'm horrified.
How so?
Well, I just got all of you back. I just got married, so this seems like a cruel time for me to potentially lose everything.
Who said anything about us losing it? We're not going anywhere.
That's what I thought before you disappeared one time for like, I don't know, a dozen years or so.
No, you're the one who disappeared from our lives for 14 years.
I was here in the real world.
There were more of us in the party that lost you than you lost. So, no, it was your fault.
No, it was your fault for being reckless.
No.
Yes.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that.
No. We'll agree that I'm right and you're an idiot. I agree. And you agree too. It's all agreed.
Everything feels so normal now.
Good. And if you don't like it, duel me.
I would lose such a
exactly. So that's why I'm always right.
Everything is normal here today.
So what are you doing with the rest of the day? It is raining still. It's not a good day for going out and about, but nothing stopping you going out there if you're not going to dissolve.
I want to research the boatman.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be a good use of time.
Alright, yeah. So we're stepping into some library use. Yeah.
How is the Society for Drawing and Art Supplies?
You have an artist in residence in the form of
that's
Collingwood's wife.
Point.
So yes, you have plenty of art supplies.
I might try just to spend some time. There wouldn't be a piano here, so I'll probably
There's be a piano, yeah. The society would have a piano.
I'm trying to flip a coin to decide. I think I'll try and just sketch something from the dream realm that I remember. I'll just try to think. I've drawn Miss Ward. I've drawn the dream, the actual steps. I'll just try to do a sketch of the woods, the enchanted woods. Nothing fantastical, just a sketch.
What? I failed my role. I definitely feel that I should know more about library use than that, but whatever.
Nigel, he's used to hitting the streets of the city, not hanging around in a library. He's, getting there, pounding the pavements, doing it, shooting leather, blah, blah, blah.
The blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what we do at the Hargreaves and Bluesworth Detective Agency.
That's what detecting involves, right? Walking around streets.
Hit the streets and blah.
Yeah.
Blah!
No, you're starting to sound like the vampire
So-
there.
Yes. Martin, you're doing this
Just
painting.
sketching away.
Sketching
Nothing
away at the woods.
fantastical.
As you're sketching away, Clara Collingwood, who is around, just drifts up behind you, like peers over your shoulder. Those are some very strange trees.
Oh, yeah, something I remember from a dream.
Ah, I paint dreams sometimes. They usually come out with paintings that stay in the cupboard upstairs.
It's probably best sometimes. I know some paintings and drawings can be dangerous.
Yes.
I've not encountered any myself, but I'm just sketching a bit of the.
Yeah, so this
Dream.
is what Nigel and Basil are off.
Yeah.
Reset. Clark goes, is that last night's dream then?
No, this wasn't last night's dream. You had a bad dream as well. I had a weird dream about my sister-in-law because she vanished recently.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It's terrible. What
It was a
happened?
nightmare for some reason. I think it must be tied in with the fact that the guilt, because I didn't get to know her as well as I should have, perhaps.
That's terrible. Yeah. Yeah. You can't always get to know everyone's family. Like, I don't know. Half of Alex's family don't talk to him anymore, so I've not met them.
You mentioned your dream. What was it? Well,
Oh,
not the time. Was it just a nightmare
A
or?
bit of a nightmare. No. You know those ones where you wake up and then you see something horrible and you wake up again and you realise the first time you woke up was actually a dream?
Yes. That's more or less
Yeah, I woke up and there's this...
moonlight coming in through the window.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the gentleman before as well, the other gentleman downstairs would, say downstairs, yeah, probably downstairs. They had a similar dream to do with the moonlight coming in, and like a ghostly feel to the whole situation.
She kind of looks around and lowers her voice.
Just doesn't seem normal.
Is this one of those things?
It might. The fact that we've all had a bad dream, even James. James had a strange dream as well, which is unusual. That every single one of us has had, we'll say, nightmare.
Yeah,
And it's all tied in.
Yeah, I'll ask Alex what he dreamed about. I didn't think to ask this morning, but
Just seems strange.
strange. Well, hopefully it's just a one-off.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping because, well,
I mean, yeah.
I don't think the dreams
ask Alex
are
see what
tied in
what
anyway. It
says.
just seems we've all
he
had a
seems
bad
a
dream.
bit I think a bit out of sorts this morning, but then he very often has nightmares. You know.
Yeah, these dreams we've all had don't seem related. I think it.
Back in
It
the
could be
autumn,
it's a whole dream.
we woke you up every night for a week, yelling at the fish people were coming to get him.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And
Have you
he's not quite,
encountered them?
you know, okay with the whole Galatea thing.
Not sure who is other than Mr. Bloomsworth. It's an unusual situation, but they seem to care for each other a great deal, and I think
Yeah,
that's
but-
the important thing.
I mean,
So, yeah.
Look, it's not for me to judge. It's not for me to judge. I'm just. I'll talk to Alex.
It's unusual, yes, but I thought it was strange. We've all had
Heads up.
bad dreams, but none of them actually linked to one another.
Yeah, she heads upstairs. Collingwood has been keeping himself to himself incredibly for the last few months. He refuses to be in the same room as Galatea.
Yeah, probably bad memories associated with
Yeah.
fishiness.
He has
But
no
having
time
said that,
for esoteric cult of Dagon.
he's not gone and put the elder sign on his bedroom door or anything, has
No.
he? He knows it'll stop deep ones getting in.
No, he's not gone that far yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, as that conversation is going on, meanwhile, down in the library, Basil and Nigel are poking through the books. Nigel, you're not finding much of relevance. You're finding there's a lot of journals, a lot of stuff about societies, visits to dreams before, and other bits and bobs of information, but nothing that seems to specifically relate to this. Basil, however, you do find mention of, in a couple of these dream journals, about a boatman who ferries people down the river. One person calls it the Lethe, someone else refers to, but you think this writer is very much drawing on a lot of like Greek myth symbolism in their description of the Dreamlands. Like their versions of everything are very much. And then I walked, through the gates of Memnos and down the banks of the Lethe, and it's all very sort of classical in its description.
Very poetic.
Yes, poetic and classical. But yeah, he talks about the boatman ferrying him down the river of dreams. And he talks about the forest on either side. I'm not sure what you're looking for specifically about the boatman, other than his existence. But
Anything about his behavior, preferences, predilections, weaknesses, powers, willingness to die?
he's mostly just described as a strange, pale figure, with tufted hair that hunts a boat down a strange dream river.
Okay. Well, I will take that lead, the classical mythology lead, and I'm going to head off to a more traditional library and use that as a means of help.
Okay.
Do we have any contacts in traditional libraries that might be able to help me out, Keeper? Or at
Yeah,
least
you've
alive
probably
now?
got access to the King's College. I think it's the King's College Library. Is
Mhm.
that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is where from John Greaves, so it's a former society member. So
Okay, I'm gonna go pay John
Fortunately.
Greaves a visit and see if he
Unfortunately, it's
can't
not-
help me out.
Not very far, too. So.
Nigel, do you want to come with me?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
sorry.
course.
okay. So Nigel and Basil are going to the library. Martin, would you be going with them, or do you have other business to attend to?
I'm guessing they would have mentioned to me where they were going. I have nothing else planned. Why not? Lovely weather for it, after all.
Okay. So as the three of you head off to the library, that is going to be where we go to break. And I will see you in 10 minutes' time when I fix my lighting, because now it's getting dark. See you in a moment. And so we are back. As our three investigators head over to King's College Library, you've got full access from past associations. John Greaves has provided the Society with a library card. I think under the instructions that the Society not cause any major incidents in the library and not actively get him involved in whatever it is they're doing. And beware of ladders. So,
This was the battle librarian, right?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Retired
so
now.
We need to be. I don't want to get beat up, so we need to. Act
Librarians are dangerous. You have to
They
be
are very
careful.
dangerous. Yes.
The throwing arm's really good, especially with some of these heavy books.
I know.
What is it we're looking for here, anyway?
Probably a reason why a trader would want the boatman dead, and that's probably going to be really hard to find.
You never know what might pop up in an old tale or something.
Are we sure we're actually awake, or is this some sort of faux reality?
No, we're awake.
Wait, and I reach over and I pinch Basil really hard.
I don't flinch, and I just stare at him.
Oh.
If you do that again, I'm going to punch you until you make squeaky sound.
Looks like we're awake.
We're awake.
Excuse me, no fighting in the library, gentlemen.
That's why we're just outside of it.
This is how you know it's a dream. If you think really hard, you change where you are.
I officially walk into the library. We are honored guests of John Greaves. Could you take us to him, please?
He's not at work today.
Oh.
But, you have a library card. You feel free to peruse the library.
We do have our pass.
Yeah.
Our
I'll show you in. And yeah, you've got the rest of the day to search around the library and see what you can find. Please give me a library use roll. That skill exists only in Call of Cthulhu and gets great usage.
Please be kind, Cthulhu. Cthulhu was not kind.
Basil?
Cthulhu was kind.
You not finding anything of much interest. Nigel, you find a few references that are similar to the ones, I think probably the same copy of a book that was in the Society's library, talking that same one with the sort of poetic Greek descriptions of the world of dreams, and the boatman and the river, talking about forgetting and memory. Martin, however, finds something more useful. It is a transcript of an old folk tale. It's not specifically about the realm of dreams. This is an old tale about a man who took a trip to the realm of fairy, according to the folk story. He took a trip to the realm of fairy and came across a strange town where cats wandered amid the market stalls. And there he met a witch who sold him dreams and his true love's kiss. Like there's a sort of connection to an early bit of the plot where he was trying to get into the dream in fairy to get something to win the heart of a princess. There's a whole other subplot that doesn't seem relevant to your investigation.
Very much a fairy tale, but...
Very much a fairy tale, but yes. He meets this witch in the market, and she, in exchange, asks him to come back in a year's time and, as is traditional in a fairy tale, give her his firstborn child. However, the hero of the tale does not go through with the deal. He returns, he wins the princess, he marries her, they have a child, and he does not return to the witch, and he does not bring her the child. And the years pass by, and he forgets about his trip to fairy. He forgets about the deal he made. And then it begins with dreams. Every night he dreams. He dreams of promises that he's broken, and he dreams that he is returning to fairy. And it's not just him, the princess, his daughter, their children, the whole family. Night after night, The dreams draw them in deeper and deeper, until one morning none of them wake at all. They've all been dragged into fairy and into an eternal and endless slumber. But the son of the family is determined to break this curse, and so takes up the family sword and goes back to fairy and slays the witch and breaks the curse.
Oh well, probably not what we were looking for, but I found something. I was just looking at books and fairy tales. I hadn't expected to find something useful, but it just seems this is relevant. It's tied in with dreams and doing deals with a witch in a marketplace and a town full of cats, which seems relevant. And I'll just show him the story. And this matter about the dream, everyone around the person who had done the deal seemed to be affected in their dreams until eventually they stopped waking up.
Wait, could that be related to what you dreamt about, Basil? But you saw all the graves and the people.
Oh, it could. That seemed a bit more like, it wasn't tangential, but it felt like, I don't know how to describe what it felt like yet, Nigel. I really am sorry about that, but this is good news, Martin. What you found is good news, because all we have to do is figure out who's easier to kill, the boatman or the seller of things.
Oh, there's also the matter of the family sword. Do we have one at the society?
We have the family gun.
Sword.
You do. There is a cavalry saber that belonged to John Wallace. Yes.
Made of silver and unicorn's blood, of course.
It just seems interesting story that, as you say, the option's either to kill the witch or the creature made to deal with, but or complete the deal. You say which is easier and which is the right thing to do. I mean, the boatman himself doesn't seem to have done anything wrong as far as I know.
No.
It's just unusual. Why would someone want him dead?
Right. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
When all he seems to do is bring people. I don't know what he does actually. We may have to travel to the dream realm, discuss the boatman, and see if we can find any information on the people in the marketplace, or without asking them, obviously, and the boatman, to see why someone would want him dead and what would be the repercussions.
Right. Because I mean, the memories are kind of sketchy at this point, but I don't recall knowing any particular reason why he had to be killed.
But if you think of it like this way, thinking with mythology and the matter of the ferryman to the land of the dead and all that sort of stuff, if that ferryman was killed, what would happen? Would people stop being ferried there?
No, not necessarily, but they might not have protection.
Or they might have to buy passage and he's a merchant.
Maybe it's something along those lines. He's hoping to remove him so he can take advantage of that and help people at a price. Who knows? But it looks like we probably need to get the information we want in the dream realm, but how to go about it is the thing.
Well, we're going to have to go to sleep, right?
Tonight, maybe. I suppose we could sleep anytime, but tonight's probably a good thing.
I'm sure in those journals that I found, Keeper, in the journal that I found, like the dream journals, did it proffer information as to how they got there, right? Because I did it, I just don't know if I'd remember it specifically.
Yeah, you remember this. There's a couple of ways, but the ways that I think the societies have accessed it is by finding a door in your dream that leads to a staircase. That's the more usual way that the society has accessed the actual
that's what we
dreamlands.
Okay, so let's just so tonight we're all gonna lay down and sleep in the same room. I'll have Gally watch over us. She will happily do so, and she is strong. Um, and we'll do it. We'll try to sort this all out.
You don't want to take her with us?
No, I don't want to endanger. Even though she is much more potent than I am, I don't want to endanger my wife. And we need somebody who is knowledgeable about some of these things to watch over us, truth be told.
Didn't Agatha and Miss Ward look over us last time?
They
Lucy
won't
went
look
with
over.
you and Agnes watched over you.
That was it, yeah. Because Agnes helped wake foes that wouldn't wake by jabbing them with needles and stuff like that.
I will give Gally some needles. I also want to just, if I'm being honest, with everyone's consent, I want to involve her more in our business. I'm an extension of her, and she's an extension of me, and I do trust her. So I feel like this would be a decent way to get that ball rolling.
I am worried about if she's got prior links to the society. But it will be a good way to, in a way, test her as well.
Yes.
So we can gauge it. No offense to your wife, but I find it difficult to trust people myself.
I understand that. It took a year for you to hug me, ruffian. And, well,
2 years.
there are time flies when you're going through portals and leaving me behind. But look, it's a tenuous situation, and I'm trying to navigate it as fairly as I can.
But it'll be an opportunity as well for us to gain her trust and her to gain ours.
Yeah, I do want to tell her everything about this, just because, aside from like trust and camaraderie and all of that, it would be hard for her to help us if she was. We already are lacking information. Imagine trying to help us without all of what we have.
So, how much does she actually know about what we've done?
She is familiar with the society and what the society does.
Just wondering if she was aware of us having met the Lord of the Dream and the Gate.
I did tell her about that. I was trying to impress her when I sat at the seat of all knowledge. She was impressed. It is impressive. She commented about how I was statistically an anomaly and how I should have died like 1,000 times over.
Yeah, I think we all should have. It's not something.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. We made it this far.
We don't just wander into some mysterious castle.
Well, I didn't wander. Some of you had already beaten me there, so I just kind of like went through the open door.
Well, yeah, I just wandered through, just wondering, well, I'll get some answers here.
Yeah, we got some answers. I mean, that was
we got all the answers.
Was the full blueprint of all of my plans to get the society back into top shape. It's going well. If I had just known that be greedy and business-minded was the answer, we could have really averted a lot of these. Oh, I sound like a capitalist now. Anyway, let's leave, because libraries are boring and dangerous simultaneously. And yeah.
So you're leaving the library and heading back to the society?
If they want to, I don't.
Yeah, we found what we needed.
Yeah, the rain is still not letting up, and there's large puddles forming in the streets. Like, you can see, like, a few cars and carriages having to go around like flooded patches of the street, and like water being splashed as people go through the growing puddles. There's talk of flooding, and you become grateful you don't live right next to the river. Yeah, you return to the society, As
I'll
evening's approaching. It's getting towards the end of the day. You spent a good time doing research.
I'll go tell Gally about this real quick.
Huh?
And I'm going to go off and do that.
And while he's doing that, at some point I'd like to talk to Mr. White about what I'd found about Agatha and the book club.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes. Book club?
Well, there was no book club.
Well, okay. I'd hoped there was one, because I'd hoped there was one that she wasn't attending.
Nope.
Like a fictional one as such, but so she wasn't even a good liar by using something that could have been true.
Yeah, there wasn't.
No, from what you gathered in your research, Nigel, she would just tell Robert that she was going off to her book club, and he'd go, "All right, darling, have a lovely time at your book club," and then she would go across to the East End and carry out arcane rituals to Dagon. And then she'd come back, and he'd go, "How was your book club?" And
yes, perfect marriage, in fact.
Yes.
There was no information about a body turning up or anything.
No.
So we don't really know whether she's dead, just that she's vanished.
Right.
So she may have vanished.
In the course of the investigation, Keeper, did I run across any other people she interacted with on a regular basis that was part of this book club?
Well, you know that she was acquainted with Ernest Whitfield. You know that essentially there's an intermeshing of some other people who work for the White Shipping Company, some other people who work in general sort of shipping and boats around the East End of London are involved in this cult. There's no names that particularly leap out to you as like those guys are really important. It's more just quite a long list of people who are involved in trade and stuff on the river and overseas, and who are also seen to be connected to the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Okay, and I'll give Mr. White that list that I've compiled, and then all the notes of the investigation.
Yeah, that's what I suspected we'd find, but we had to try at least. It may have tied us in with other people that we could have looked a bit more into this Order of Dagon thing.
I mean, you've got the names, you know you've got the people. If you want to chase them down, you can. As I said, at least a good third of them work for your brother's company in some way or another. Your family's company is intermeshed with this cult.
Almost married to, in fact.
Yes.
But
in the manner of speaking, yeah.
Yeah. As it is, it's probably worth us keeping a track of these names, but I don't think we need to take any action at the moment. I mean, as long as they're not killing people, although it almost happened, it'll be worth keeping track of some of these names and seeing if they crop up in something else we're looking into. At least then, if we see a name crop up in an investigation, we've got an idea maybe tied in with this society or...
Right.
But
the thing
not
is,
a great deal we can do without getting stuck in, which... Do we really want to do a full-on war with a major cult of some esoteric entity?
I think we'd probably all prefer not to do that, if at all possible.
At the moment, we seem to have some sort of peace deal going on with them.
But my real issue, though, is how do we break this to your brother? Or do we? We say we couldn't find anything.
Providing the, I'd say, mundane answers, the normal information that the investigation's turned up, that there's no book club of that address that was given, and you cannot find any members tied in with it. There's no point going into the cult or anything like that. There's nothing that would tie in with that if we hadn't known that ourselves already. So I don't know. Don't think he'll take it well, but without a body or anything like that, there's little to go on other than that she's vanished. But the problem is that people vanish a lot in London. So who knows? But yeah, so provide the mundane information on what you've been able to find.
Okay.
Keeping out the cult stuff.
Right. Now, I do have to ask, are you certain that he has no knowledge of these things?
I think he's probably as astute as myself, so probably he's got no knowledge at all.
I
From
can
just
take that
my
a couple
view, he
different ways.
seems to have no inkling at all.
Okay. All right.
To give you an example, regards the time skip we had, I told my brother the truth. More or less, well, not the full truth, but the matter of I felt I was knocked out of time and brought forward in time, really, but he just assumed I'd lost my mind and had lost my memories and that sort of thing. So I don't think he's aware of any of this stuff at all.
All right, then I'll prepare a report that omits completely anything to do with the cults. Just a simple statement of the facts that we really don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of families, Mrs. Bloomsworth, how much do you trust her? As much as I do, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, she is a fish person. But they seem to be getting on. Yeah, partially.
They seem fond of each other.
Yeah.
I have difficulty trusting a lot of people, especially people who are not entirely human. But we shall see what happens.
Yeah, like I said, they seem to get on really well.
It's probably in her interests for us to survive.
But the thing we need to watch, though, is how that relationship develops over time. Because, I mean, once, the original details are fulfilled, whether Basil remains as important to her as he seems to be now.
Well, the deal's been made. We'll just see how it plays out. I'm wondering how Lucy will take it. But all the same, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Has she actually been back to the society in months? It seems like she's so scarce.
Perhaps she's taken a break from it. I mean, she has been a member for quite some time and probably seen much worse than we have. I mean, I've still got to decide what to do with this this matter of this ring.
Well, maybe you could sell it for something at the market if we,
I don't know. Don't think it'll get much, but whether it'll actually come in, who knows?
I mean, you can try flogging it, see what happens.
True.
Okay, so as you're having this conversation about trust and magic rings and whatnot, Basil, you go find Galatea to tell her about your intentions. Are you just essentially repeating everything that you found out so far, or are you holding back information from her or giving her, like, a different version of this?
I'm telling her everything we know, but I'm trying to be more optimistic about our chances.
So let me get this straight. You wish to go into the realm of dreams?
Uh-huh.
Seek out this entity you call the Seller of Things?
And
or seek out the boatman and
both.
And kill one or both of them.
Or, well, no, we're skipping some steps. Because we'd also like to ask around, do some research, try to figure out motives, repercussions for actions. This would be a fact-finding mission.
These are entities of dreams. You think they have motives? And
well, yeah, because otherwise why would the boatman need to be killed for the Seller of Things?
I don't know, maybe the boatman murdered the Seller of Things family like 1,000 years ago.
That's a motive. That'd be a motive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I guess you go ask the seller of things if they haven't
Or
had any
ask
family,
around.
or ask
You
around.
know, ask around. Yeah.
And you want me to make sure that you don't die in your sleep whilst you're there?
Well, I mean, that would be great. But, like, so in the past, sometimes if somebody wasn't waking up, we would have the person who stayed behind stab them with a needle, things like that. You could watch over our body, and it's a way to get you involved with what we do.
Are you asking me to join the society?
This would be a step towards that. And if I could be frank, look, there's some tension with, not between you and I, but with how things have unfolded, right? And trust is earned. I trust you. I mean, there was that time you kind of smiled slightly devilishly, um, and then you consoled me and told me that, oh, you're just kidding around, and it was just a playful smile. And really, that was the only strange thing that we've had to overcome, and I
The
take
only
your word.
strange thing? She looks at you with her sort of distinctly inhuman, like, eyes.
Yeah. Well, strange for us. Strange is a comparison of norms.
Hmm.
And look, I trust you. I believe that you actually. I think if I walked outside right now and I got hit by a bolt of lightning and I died, you'd be sad and you'd think about me 20 years from now.
Of course I would.
Exactly. So,
But look, you trust me.
yeah,
I don't think the others do.
they're not opposed to trusting you.
Are they not? I mean,
No. Nigel.
Collinwood flees every time I step into the room. His
Well,
wife is little
so.
better. This
Well,
Miss
so
Ward has not been back to the society in months, so you don't know what
she
she
doesn't.
reckons.
A couple things. So Collingwood is what we and Nigel would call in our business a soft ass bitch. That's the technical term. He's not very brave or smart or talented. He's really about as useful as a headache and as charming as a snake bite. He's about as tough as.
Okay, you don't like Collinwood, yes.
No, I'm just trying to paint. Look.
I admit
What
it.
I'm saying is that
James looks at me
James
like I'm
likes
about
you.
to bite. No,
James likes you.
James looks at
James,
me like I'm about to bite his head off at any given moment.
yeah, but so there's this guy named Augustus Green, and he looked at, and they look. It's just anyway. That James is weird because he's normal. You have to keep that in mind. Anyway, look, Nigel trusts you because I trust you, but it's like a probationary level of trust. Martin White didn't hug me for 2 years, so it's hard to gain
Why would you go
his
around hugging
trust.
people? God, I do not understand this. The 20th.
I hug her. See, it's
Well, I'm
nice.
your wife. That's different. Look,
Well,
when I was young, people just didn't go around hugging each other. It doesn't matter.
Well, look, I violate a lot of norms, and I'm incredibly
Anyway,
charming.
what I'm
My point,
trying to get to the sorry. Carry on.
all I'm saying is, like, look, Martin White is not very. He's a business person. Okay, he barely has a soul, and I mean that in a good way. I like what little soul he has, but he's a business person. And if he had two souls, I'd like the other one as well. Nigel is protective. Okay, Collingwood is a coward, and he is a bit of a bigot. His wife is, she's all right, okay, but like she's just all right. And Lucy has an agreement with me, and she will honor that agreement because that's what's best for her and what's best for me. Our agreement is very simple. We started off not on a great foot. We both thought arguably about killing the other, okay? And then we came with a great agreement. Be kind and civil to one another when we're around one another, and leave each other the fuck alone, unless we need one another's help. She bakes me cookies from time to time. Platonic cookies.
Yes. Look, what I'm trying to get to is... Look, I know it's only been a few months, Basil.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens if it ever comes to a choice? If it's me or them? Can I trust you to stand by me if it comes to that?
Beloved Ocean Queen, I'm trying to make that not a reality. So there is no you or them. There is just us.
I see.
Because any question you ask about that, I could turn around and ask about you. Now, you would say, of course, you would say, I will go down there and kill everyone in the society if that's what it takes to keep you safe. And you probably could and would, but, or at least try really hard. Appreciate that. Okay? But there is history between your people and the society. And my point is that we've seen whole countries go to war with one another and then form strong, legitimate, healthy relationships and camaraderie and partnerships. If countries can do that, surely the London Esoteric Society and your people can do that. Okay? I love you. I'm proud to say it. If Collingwood ever said a cross word about you,
You'd send him away?
I mean, probably to the graveyard or the hospital. It's probably where he'd be going. Or I might just take him to the laboratory and dunk his head in it until he learns some manners. I mean, I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm an artist.
Yes.
So this is just a great first step, because you might have reservations about them and they might have reservations about you. This is stuff that we all knew.
Indeed. Look, we've got somewhat sidetracked here, my dear.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. I will watch over whilst you go on your terribly inadvised trip to the Dreamland.
It's incredibly advised.
Are you doing
also,
it tonight, or?
Oh yeah. I'm man of action.
I shall go find some knitting needles then.
Okay, and caffeine. Make sure you're well caffeinated so you can stay up.
Tea and knitting needles.
Yes.
Any preference on which room of the house we're doing this in? All in one, or we have to run around various bedrooms poking people with needles if you don't wake up?
If memory serves, we did this in the parlor because there's multiple couches and it was comfy there. So we'll be doing it in the parlor. Oh, also, I need you to leave just real quick so I can have a private conversation with James.
Of course.
James!
I will go find needles and meet you in the parlor.
Thank you.
And she goes to go find knitting needles. There's a pause, longer than usual, before James arrives.
James, I need to ask you a question.
Sorry,
you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. James, I need to ask you a question. And
yes.
No matter what you say, the answer is fine, but I just need you to be honest with me. Do you not like my wife? Just be honest.
It's not a personal...
You don't like her people?
No, it's not like that. No. It's just, if I may be frank with you for a moment.
Yes.
I do not trust her intentions with the society.
Okay. Can she earn your trust? Or is it just an absolute...
I don't know. Look. Strange people have come and gone from the society a lot. I've been here for years through
Yes.
Pendergast
Mm-hmm.
and through Miss Ward, and not everyone who walks through the doors of society does it with good intentions.
I understand. Could you at least look at her nicer, please?
I'll try.
You,
Yes, of course. I'm
really
sorry.
you really hurt her feelings. She said, and I quote, "You look at her like you look at her like she's gonna bite your head off."
I will endeavour to do better, sir.
Did you try to make small talk with her?
Yes, of course.
Could you remember that I extended the invitation to her?
Yes. Sorry.
Could you
I
remember
apologize.
that?
I will try. I'll do better in future.
Okay.
Sir.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, actually, there is one more thing. I know Collingwood hates her. I accept
I
that.
think Collingwood is afraid of her.
Fear and hate are basically the same thing. Anyway, I just want to let you know that if he ever says anything bad about her, you know what comes next.
I understand.
Okay. So if you could tell him
I will
that
pass the warning along.
he's going to either treat her with respect and not run away from her, or he can have a conversation with me about it.
Of course.
Okay.
Do you need anything else, sir?
No, we're going to go into the dream world, and so we're all going to be in the parlor tonight. She's going to be looking over us. So, extra pillows and blankets and stuff in the parlor.
Right away. I'll fetch them
And
down.
some alcohol, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And James leaves.
Okay.
So, is there anything else anyone would like to do before gathering in the parlor?
I'll probably ring through to my brother just to let him know I'm stopping here to avoid getting soaked through in the rain again. We've got spare rooms here, so I'll just stop here for the evening.
Okay.
Just so he's not worried.
Seems perfectly happy with that. You're a grown man.
Just to let him know so he doesn't have to worry about someone else.
I mean, I guess the family members have been disappearing a lot recently.
Martin did vanish for 14 years at one point.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, Robert's probably probably good to check in with Robert, make sure he knows where you are.
But other than that, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
It's a nice, relaxing day.
So you gather together as night falls in the parlor and prepare to venture into dream once more. So you lie down. I don't know how easily you all fall asleep.
I am outrageously drunk.
Okay, that'll help.
I drink like a fish.
What about the rest of you?
Probably quite worried and nervous, to be fair. I mean, he doesn't actually trust Mrs. Bloomsworth fully at the moment. He's concerned about her intentions with the society, so it'll probably take him a bit.
He started doing some knitting. Watching.
Yeah. Could I do a psychology roll on her?
What? So if you think she's going to stab you with knitting needles whilst you sleep, yeah, you can give me a psychology roll.
If there's anything.
Yeah, she settled down to do some knitting as Basil's already asleep.
No, I can't read her, and I can't read her is probably when I start to drift off.
Yeah, you can't. You drift off to the clack clack of knitting needles. How about you, Nigel? Are you drifting off to sleep easily, or?
Let's see. Now, considering that I was up most of the night, considering the dream, I didn't get any sleep. I will probably fall asleep very quickly.
Okay. So you each fall into dreams. And we will begin. We'll begin with Basil as the first to fall asleep. Basil, you dream not the dream you dreamt last night. Instead, you dream that you are wading through the waters of a river. The water is running cold around your legs. And ahead of you, you can see the blonde girl from the dream. The vision of the woman who is not quite Galatea ahead of you in the water. As she wades ahead of you, further and further out into the water.
I'm gonna look for a door.
You give me a dreaming roll. If you don't have dreaming as a skill, add it as a skill, it starts at half your power.
Let's see here. So I'm just updating.
You're looking around.
Round it up or down,
Doorway.
keeper.
Round it down. We always round down around here.
Okay.
This is a very negative space.
Hard success.
Hard success. What kind of door are you picturing here in this river?
I'm picturing a door that, like, almost like a submarine hatch.
Yeah, you see it. So your foot stumbles on it in the water ahead, and then you see it just rising just out of the surface of the water. This hatch. You unscrew the hatch, and inside it starts as this iron ladder going down, but soon it becomes a stair, winding its way down and down, down. And as you begin to descend this stair, we go across to Nigel, I believe, is the second to fall asleep. Nigel, what would Nigel be dreaming of his own accord? Let's see. What's been troubling Nigel recently, apart from the fact he has to kill people?
Aside from that, probably the looming ladders at the library.
Yeah, I think you were in the library. You are in, but not just that library. This is a maze of a library. This is a library where you look up and it's just books and books and books. You look down the aisle and it's books and books and books. We are fully into L space here. As you stare off into the distance, it curves back and knots in around on itself. Like angles don't quite make sense in the distance.
Right. Okay.
And you're looking for something. You're looking for an answer. This library has an answer. And you can't find it. You've been here for hours. You've been here searching and searching so long that you've forgotten what it is you were searching for.
Perhaps I need to find a way out of here. Is there a door?
Is there a door? Give me a dreaming roll, please. There is a door. In between, it's like a hidden door. As you touch some of the books, little section of the shelf swings
it's an
aside.
adorable door.
Adorable door. And so you go through the door and down the staircase.
Okay.
We go across to Martin. Martin. Well, apart from the the disappearance of Agatha, has anything else been troubling Martin recently?
No, his life's been quite carefree, really, other than worrying about his family's business connections with the docks and the like, and the warehouses. And
I think you're probably in that case. You're probably back in that warehouse. You're
Yes.
back in that warehouse, amidst the chaos, kicking in the water, cultists all around you, deep ones rising up, barrels swinging above, splintering wood, chanting voices, and
yeah. Oh, here again.
but as you look around, you see that the cultists are not masked this time, and you see their faces. You see people you know, people that you thought you could trust, people who worked for your brother, your sister-in-law, your niece, your nephews, family members, everyone you thought you could rely on, you thought you knew. They're there. They're all entangled and enmeshed in this cult.
Just deception and lies. Am I in the water or nearby in the chaos?
You're in the water.
Well, being that I
You're
was
still
just
not good at swimming.
That's about right. It's probably his nightmare is being bad at swimming, hence the reason he spent so long practicing. But he's just on the sofa. This has to be a dream. He's just going to dream himself out of here, out of the water, onto the side. And he's been here before. He's good at dreaming. He's going to focus on a doorway, the staircase of dreams, and all that nonsense.
Give me a dreaming roll. Can you make the door?
He's normally good at dreaming. Yeah,
You can. You pull yourself from the water. I think the door is probably the door that's already there. The door out of this warehouse, out of this chaos, and down to the stair. And you follow the stair down and down through a cavern where flames burn. And then each of you finds yourself in a familiar and yet alien wood. You are back in the Forest of Dreams. All three of you.
Are we
by one another?
Yes, yeah, you're together.
that's good. Last time we were scattered everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, clearly we were better at this than we were last time. Hey!
Well, we've got to get to that town.
Yeah.
Alpha,
Are we anywhere? Anything that gives us clues to the direction? Memory or
Last time I think you got there by going down the river.
yeah? Okay. Are we by the river at this point?
You can't see the river.
could we hear
Yes.
the river?
You listen. You can hear the stirring of the forest, the woods around you, and in the distance, the rush of water.
I think it's that way.
Right.
Okay, let's.
As you make
back
your way
together.
towards the river, I'm going to ask for a group luck roll, please.
I have 24 luck.
I have 12.
Oh, it looks like a 12's the roll then.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
I cannot spend that much money.
You can't spend luck on luck anyway.
You weren't supposed to remember that.
No, I will always remember that. I will forget many other things, but I will always remember the mathematical impossibility.
It's
Of
Call of
60.
Cthulhu. What does mathematical impossibility even mean?
That's fair, that is true. So as you head towards the direction of the water, the forest is sort of thick and tangled. It's familiar. You can see these strange flowers. You hear the somewhat familiar sort of chittering, scuttling sound. There are things in these woods. You know there are things in these woods that are not friendly. But as you make your way onwards towards the water, you hear something else. Like a deep rumbling sound beneath the ground, as though the ground itself is trembling beneath your feet. Something moving there under the ground.
Oh.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
I'll fly. I'm not walking, I'm flying. It's a dream, you can do what you wish.
Okay.
I'm just going to dream that I'm above the ground and flying.
Okay, so but to make this clear, this is a rumbling sound, so like something big beneath the ground getting nearer. So you're going to take flight. Give me a dreaming roll. What's everyone else doing?
I'm noticing what Martin's trying to do. Is like, good idea. I'll try.
Just
throwing
hover a
myself-
move.
I mean, I'm going to try to throwing myself at the ground and miss.
Okay, yeah, throw yourself at the ground and miss. That's how you fly. You throw yourself at the ground, and you do
And
not
connect.
miss. You land face first on the ground.
Oh, Nigel, that was a good idea, the two of you. Let me try. Oh God, I land on Nigel.
So Martin takes flight as the other two like face plant into the ground. The ground is shaking. The trees around are swaying. Something very big is getting closer and closer. You can see trees start to creak and topple as something is moving up through the earth, getting closer and closer.
Is it Can we tell like more or less direction and distance?
As in, it's coming from behind you, it's coming up and under. This is like a tremor through the ground as something coming up along and rising upwards. So, like,
Let's follow. Let's cheese it and follow Mr. White on the ground.
God.
Can I sort of grab them and lift them up? I don't know if I can.
you can give me a strength roll. You can see there's still some physics involved here.
Uppies. Give us uppies.
You kind of grab them as this thing is getting closer. You can't fully lift them, but you can like partially like help them as you like
Head towards the river.
Yeah.
Just
We're in
carry them up.
air jail.
Is he
Like a
trying to,
French
like-
bulldog.
Oh, how are we moving towards this river, Martin?
Flying. Not
As in-
particularly high. Not
As
above
in,
the trees.
I'm talking like speed and urgency here.
As quickly as I can.
Yeah. Okay, we're legging it,
Yes.
like dragging and
legging it
lifting.
in
like-
flight.
Yeah, like if you're holding them, you can essentially give them a bit of a boost over things and stop them tripping and
Yeah.
falling. But you're essentially
I seem to remember something about it's not a good idea to be above the tree line because there's things.
Mm-hmm.
there's
So keep 'em-
things in the trees,
Yes.
there's things under the trees.
So keeping it off the ground but heading
Okay,
towards the river.
so you head towards the river at speed as you can hear this thing behind you, the crashing, moving through the undergrowth. You reach the shore of the river. What do you do?
Follow the river.
As in, you're just turning off to one side? What are we doing?
Can we look to either direction to see if we can see signs of the city?
Yeah, I'd like to.
There's
just
no
spot
sign
it.
of a city. There's just
Oh.
trees along either side of this river at the moment, and this thing behind you is gaining fast.
You know what, Keeper? I would like to look back at the thing that's behind us and see if I can glean any information about it as I study it.
You look back.
I look back.
As you look back, you see bursting up through the earth and the ground and rising up out above the trees is what can only be described as this enormous worm-like creature.
Is it a worm that might be purple?
It's not purple. It's like dark. I'm looking if I've got a good picture anywhere of this thing.
Would it be like the ones from Dune?
I think we're thinking very heavily here. Dune. Yeah.
Martin, Mr. White, alacrity, please.
As this thing.
Yeah.
So Basil had turned back and looks at this thing. I'm looking if I've got a good picture of a doll. It's one of my favorite horrible. I think if you would imagine a sandworm from Dune, but with the mouth parts of those things from Stranger Things where they open up.
Oh, tremors.
That's
Like in
you.
Tremors.
Yes, then that is essentially what we're looking at here, rising out of the trees behind you.
Well,
And
can't
as it
cross
does
water.
so, anyone who's looking back, I need a sanity roll from you, please.
I'm just heading. I'm going. I'm not
Yeah.
behind me.
You're just plunging into the water.
Well, we're hovering. We're flying. So
Yeah,
we're
you're
crossing the
flying.
water.
Okay, you're flying. You don't need to fall. Nigel, what are you doing?
I'm just entreating Mr. White to continue as quickly as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get him over the
So
river.
Martin's
possibly.
flying. Yeah, you can't fully lift him. You're gonna have to like drag him in sort of through the water if you want to.
Or our feet
Yeah.
dangling in the water.
As much as I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try to give him an assist by running on the water.
Unless you want to try and fly
But
again.
you're not looking back. You're not looking to see what's
Oh, no.
happening to back.
We're moving.
Basil, you turn back. You look back into the mouth of things. Your hand slips out of Martin's grip. And you are frozen on the riverbank, staring back at this thing as it looms over you. You're like a rabbit in the headlights of an approaching car. This thing looms above you. And
Okay.
you will lose 5 points of sanity.
Okay. That.
You were quite lucky there on what I rolled.
So I just missed the big number by 1, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Fine.
at hold it. So I'm at 16 sanity. Hold on. So go down to 11. Does that trigger the?
I think that triggers indefinite insanity for you
Yep, I'm indefinitely insane.
for now. So roll me 1d10 as you enter a bout of madness. So
I get
Nigel
my-
and Martin are out over the river, and Basil is staring up at this creature.
Did we fly up in the air a bit when we lost?
Yeah, you gained a
Basil's-
bit of height. I'd say, yeah, you're a little bit higher above the water. But yeah, Martin, you realise that Basil, you've lost hold of Basil.
Probably at that point, I'll look behind to find out what
Give
the
me a
hell is
sanity
going
roll.
on.
Yeah, as you
I
turn
mean,
back.
that's normal. He can't not.
I guess I'll have to too, because I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is the
you've just
sound
lost
I
Yeah,
make.
someone.
see,
This is the sound I make as I fall. Ah!
I will say, actually, you know what? I'm remembering that thought. I think you're frozen. You're just staring there, frozen in terror and fear before this thing. Okay. Nigel, that's only 4 points of sanity loss for you. This die
Oh.
loves you both quite a lot. And Martin, on a success. That is 3 points of sanity you've lost.
that
As
puts me at 2 sanity.
Oh, Nigel. As you turn back, yeah. So Basil's frozen in terror looking at this thing. And Nigel, I think that is also a bout of madness for you.
Mm-hmm.
As
So D10.
D10, please. Already is frozen in fear for Basil, so let's do something different for... Oh, I guess 4 came up before. This was all a trap. They tricked you into coming here. They've been trying to get rid of you. This is all some kind of scheme that Basil has hatched with his wife.
Basil.
It's all a scheme.
I knew it.
You couldn't
Really?
trust him. He holds a grudge against you for disappearing on him for 14 years, and now he's decided to take his vengeance in the most cruel possible way.
How could you, Basil?
But yeah, you have this instant of moment. What are the three of you doing?
I'm gonna turn to Nigel. I'm gonna say, I don't have worm
Okay.
friends.
I take that back. What is Martin doing? Basil's frozen in fear.
That's what
Nigel's
I
trapped in
thought, but-
paranoia. Martin, what are you doing? You've got a moment to try and get you and your 2 friends out of here somehow.
That's exactly. I'm going to try and concentrate and create something. I know I can create stuff in dreams. I'm going to try and create some sort of flashing, moving lights and loud noises, like effectively flashbangy things, but like crackers, like in front of the creature, moving in.
That's what you're
different
going
direction
for, okay?
to try and distract it. Loud noises and sound away from it. In front of it, then away from it to try and distract it from them. If I
Okay.
can.
That's...
You sound doubtful.
No, go for it. Give me a dream roll and see how this manifests.
There's no way I can shift the pair of them.
There's
That's
many
an
ways.
extreme success.
An extreme success. Okay.
Try and distract it with
Alright.
noise and sound.
For a moment, the flashes of this thing rears back, sort of distracted by this sort of fireworks display going off around it. It's distracted. I think the sounds like break Basil momentarily out of his being completely frozen, and Nigel, you get on this moment of like, okay, this is a trap, but you still need to get out of it. Like, it might be a trap, it might be a trick, but you still need to get out of it. This thing is distracted for a moment, but you don't know for how long. And you're still in a lot of danger here.
Get over this side of the river quickly, away from it. I don't think it can swim.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
hope not. So I guess, does Martin still have hold of me, or have I fallen into the river?
Martin, do you still have hold of him?
I wouldn't have let go of him. So
Okay, you're still
it's
holding him.
Okay, all right.
You can always try and fly again. I mean,
Oh
Oh.
yeah. Yeah. Up, and away. Keeper, may I?
Just think happy thoughts.
Yeah, I'm gonna give another chance if you want to try and flee this place by. No,
Can I push?
you can push. I'm gonna say if you fail this push roll, you're ending up in the river and you're going where the river's taking you.
Okay.
You take flight. As does Nigel. You rise up above the waters, and where are we going? Across the river or down the river?
I think down the river towards the town.
Okay, away from this thing, whatever it might be.
Yes. Hoping
And
it can't swim.
down over the waters of the river. You see as it rears up in the distance, the last you see of it is it rearing up above the trees and crashing back down to the earth once more. But you are going away from this thing at speed, I think. I don't think you're lingering to see what's happening to it.
Do we recognise what it was from what we know from the dream?
You can make me a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Mythos or...
Mythos. Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay, I thought it would be dream roll. Never mind.
No, you do not know what this thing is.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. None of you know what this thing is, except that it was enormous and horrifying and was about to try and devour you all whole.
Yeah, it was
Probably not the best thing to happen to us, but at least we're heading towards the town now.
Yeah, you skitter over the surface of the water. And then beneath you, ahead of you, you can see, on the left bank of the river, the lights of the town of Ulthos. But before that, what you see is a boat making its way down the river. With a pale-haired figure at the pole of this boat. You make for the town or for the boatman?
Oh, we're near the boatman. Might as well say hello.
I'm gonna fly down to the boat and just hover over it.
And I'm still rattled, so I'm just gonna follow.
Both Basil and Nigel, you're both quite rattled in this moment. Your mind is still not entirely Basil. Fear is still prominent in your mind. This terror.
He thinks we're trying to trap him. We're plotting with the boatman, obviously.
Yeah, and I have to keep an eye on Basil because he's done this to me.
Yeah.
He shot you before.
He did.
Yeah, you're down. Boatman.
Good day, boatman.
Hello.
Good day. May I help you?
I don't know.
Do you have a friend named the Seller of Things?
No.
Oh.
This is a very strange thing to ask, but do you have any idea, any reason to think someone would want harm to come to you?
I have an enemy called the Seller of Things.
That clarifies things considerably.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like you that much, but he doesn't seem that friendly.
As I said then, I don't have a friend called the Seller of Things. They're not friendly.
What is he exactly? We're quite new to this realm as such. What is he? He seems unusual.
They are the Seller of Things.
Are they evil?
Are any of us evil?
Oh, he is. Looking at Basil.
I'm not evil.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Your best friend and your partner.
Then why would you try to trap me here?
I'm not trying to trap you here. You think I did that?
Maybe.
That's a guess. At what point have I ever shown such powers or abilities, and what motive would I have?
Your life has changed. Something happened to you.
Okay, so hey, boatman, I have a question for you. Do you know how to get rid of the Seller of Things, and could you tell us why you two are enemies? Please?
It's a long and tedious tale. I will not get into it now.
We don't seem to have a lot of other things to do at the moment. I suppose you find people just flying and hovering over you normal.
Yes, this happens with some regularity. Would you like to get in the boat?
Would you tell us what we asked if we do?
I will tell you what you asked.
It's probably much safer in the boat than flying. There's things we don't want to fly into.
Is there a cost to riding with you?
I am not the seller of things. I do not ask for a cost for everything I do.
Oh, okay. I pop in the boat after I
Yeah.
do a psychology roll. See if I can
Yeah,
trust
give
him.
me a psychology roll.
Well,
I want you to make this with a penalty die because of the current situation. In that you are.
I'll roll again.
No, yeah. The boatman does not seem malicious.
Okay. I'll pop in.
And again, I'm not thinking very.
Settle.
We encountered something strange earlier, a massive worm-like creature. Do you
That
know
is
what
not
that was?
strange. That is a doll.
Oh.
They dwell here.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
dog?
A doll.
Oh.
A dole.
Hmm.
Oh.
To us, everything seems strange here, so sorry about that.
Perhaps if everything seems strange here, then you are the ones that are strange here.
We are strange.
That's a very good point. That is a very good point.
And,
we are the strangers here.
You seeking passage to the town? Or to where the river ends? Or further and beyond?
I think we're just heading to the town, actually. But seems to be the centre of things for information.
For lies and truth you'll find there, yes.
But not the answers. There's a separate place for all the answers.
For all the answers. But you know where all the answers can be found. You've been there.
Yes, I have.
Do you remember us? We've been here before.
You've been here before. You will be here again. Time is such a strange thing.
Do you know why I'm here?
No. Why are you here?
Is there a reason why the seller of things would want you to no longer be?
Oh. I broke a promise to them. They sold me something. I haven't paid the price. I've been avoiding them ever since.
You and I seem to be in a very similar situation.
Are we now?
Yes, I believe we are. However, I'm having trouble fulfilling the terms of the deal I made with them.
They can be tricky.
I suppose I'm supposed to be your punishment for...
I see. I wouldn't advise doing that.
I would prefer not to.
What would you prefer to do?
I would prefer to be free of the deal that I made with the seller of things.
I can help you be free of that deal.
Okay, and what would this deal cost?
Nothing. It is the benefit of you and I. The boatman raises his hand, and you see as a knife appears in the boatman's hand.
Why didn't you pay him back what you owed him?
The price was too high.
What would you barter for, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, my boat.
Oh, okay.
The boatman holds the knife out towards Nigel. So?
By the knife or by the handle?
The boatman's holding the blade and holding the handle towards you.
Do we get to keep the knife?
Well,
This doesn't look like Roger's knife, does it?
Oh my, I hadn't thought
You
of
look
that.
down at the knife, and yes, this is the same knife. It looks the same.
I look at it for a moment, and I take it that in order for me to kill the seller of things,
In order to kill the seller of things, yes. How else will you ever be free?
that is a question I've been asking myself now for quite some time. And I'm talking to him as I'm looking very intently at the knife.
Wait, what's going on here? So he needs to take this knife to kill the seller of things?
Yes. Which then obviates both of our debts to the seller of things. Hopefully.
Both.
Well,
You and his, correct?
I believe that to be the case.
Okay.
Now,
oh,
before I accept this knife, tell me what you can about the seller of things. Are they vulnerable to anything? I mean, especially, I suppose, to this knife.
They are vulnerable, as all things are vulnerable. To death. Except for things that cannot die. But this knife will kill things here as well as things where you came from. It was a gift.
I have to ask then, is the seller of things something that cannot die?
I believe they can die. If I didn't, I wouldn't try this.
I will accept, and I take the knife.
I was just going to say, a bit too late, admittedly, but isn't there a problem of killing someone in the town?
You will have to make a swift exit from the town, yes.
If I were to do this,
do it in a way that you're not spotted.
Last time we were here, there were quite a number of people.
The market is always busy.
About the people.
And the cats watch all.
I'd be worried more about the cats.
If I were to engage this deal that we have just made, would you loiter a bit in the boat and help us escape?
You have swifter means of escape than my boat, but yes, I will keep the boat at the shore.
We only have to wake up to escape.
But that might become problematic.
But I will wait. Now go. The boat pulls into the shore at the side of Ulthos. Do what must be done.
Is there anything I should know about this knife? Is it particularly dangerous to someone holding it? I mean, if I should scratch myself with it, is it instantly
It is
deadly?
just a knife.
I've seen this knife before somewhere.
It's a knife that comes with a promise. That all things die in the end.
Well, gentlemen, onwards.
Oh, let's onto the town, I guess, and see what we find.
You step on the boat. Yes? Yeah, Basil, go for it.
Can I psychology check the boatman at the summation of all of this conversation? Because I don't trust him for shit.
Yeah, you can give me a psychology roll. What are you... Like, is it just general distrust? Is there any specific question you're trying to answer here?
I have a general distrust, and I'm trying to see... I guess there's two things. Is he setting us up to fail, and is he himself evil? Because, he welched on a deal, which doesn't necessarily mean that you're evil, but he's kind of eerie and creepy, and I just don't have much of a platform with,
Yeah, give me a psychology roll, try and understand.
Extreme success.
This is not a human being that you're talking to. And you have spent the last few months living with something that is not entirely human.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a little more used to than most of dealing with something that's not quite human. But Galatea, for whatever she is now, was once human. This boatman was never human. This is a thing that operates outside of human reason. Whether it was a thing created by the dreams of humans, or whether it's always existed here is unclear. calling it evil or not evil is not necessarily right. It doesn't seem to mean you personally harm. But it's not necessarily a kindly creature. And it likely has its own reasons for doing what it's doing, and it's not doing it out of the goodness of its heart. It's not doing it to be nice. It's doing it because it serves its purpose. And whether that purpose connects to something greater is hard to tell, but it almost seems like it looks pleased to have found this opportunity that's literally just fallen into its lap of like, hey, you know that person you don't like?
Yeah, I guess it has a self-serving nature, even if I don't know what its motives necessarily.
Yeah. Like it is a self-serving, I'd say amoral sort of bent to it.
It's almost like a computer program, right? Not that you would think of it that way.
No, we've not got that comparison going yet.
All right. Now keep in mind, we're doing a fact-finding mission, so it might not happen this time that we're here. Understood? We want to be smart about this. I'll say this to the boatman as we're stepping off. Okay, good. You've processed that. Ta-ta. And I leave before he can respond.
Yeah. As you walk away, the town is like, it's lit by moonlight.
Oh, damn it. I hate moonlight.
It is this twilight town lit by the light of the moonlight that falls over roofs as
Vampires
cats
spark.
shift in the shadows. The waters
Yes,
of the river
cats.
flowing beside.
This is
Oh,
terrible, Keith.
This is familiar.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It
Very.
explains so much.
Familiar and terrible are the same thing in Call of Cthulhu. Good
And there's
God.
people moving. Some of the people don't seem quite entirely there. Like they're either semi-translucent or they just seem to sort of entirely ignore you as they drift on past. Like they are not fully present here. Others
We just-
are.
oh.
Other people are like moving between like stalls, selling sort of all manner of bizarre and strange things. Things in bottles that make your eyes hurt if you look at them too long. Animals and creatures that just are not right at all. Strange flowers, scents drifting in the air. Things that are too big or too small. When you look at them too long, the size and shape and time and space don't entirely add up in the things that they're selling here.
Do I see the seller of things anywhere?
You do see, sort of at the heart of the market, in one of these stalls, this pale figure with this tuft of like seed puff of hair, moving its hands over the things it sells on its stall, bottles and jars, little twisting trinkets that drift in the breeze.
Does it seem to have a face?
It has a face. It has this pale, delicate face.
But that looks that it has a definite field of view
Yes.
that one might possibly surprise.
Its eyes
it
are in
from
the
behind.
front. Yes.
Okay.
Don't you know if it is a back, you can stab it.
Yes, that's right.
It has a back. It's not currently got its back turned to you, but you think it's definitely got a back that could be stabbed.
Just occurred to me, we've wandered into town. What are we wearing? What are our outfits like?
What would you like to be wearing?
Exactly what I was thinking. We can change to
Yeah.
wear whatever we wish. It's a dream. So I'm going to change myself into nice Regency style suit. I'll go in purple this time. I think last time I was in white. So dreaming roll.
Yeah, make a dreaming roll for the quality of your outfit. If you want to be wearing not what you fell asleep in.
Okay, there you go.
You're looking
Cards.
stylish.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Basil, what were you trying to dream?
I was trying to show up in a toga, and I would like to push that roll to make it a toga. And if I fail, I think it'd be funny if I was wearing a burlap sack instead.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
that's
be able
better
to
than
like
what I
move.
was going for, which was if you fail, you were just going to be rolling around naked. But yeah, but yeah, burlap sack. Yeah,
Burlap sack.
Burlap sack.
I'm just like, well, I have freedom of movement, but I look terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Burlap sack.
When I see Basil in the burlap sack, am I filled with an overwhelming urge to?
Kill him.
Yeah.
I mean, the initial bout of madness has faded down. You're no longer
Okay.
in that initial bout of paranoia. You're still,
Okay.
you know, on the 2 sanity. So yeah, you're not the most rational yet, but you're not quite. You're not over the edge yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And seeing the two companions in different garb, can I?
It's a dream. You can wear whatever you wish.
But can I wear the guise of the boatman?
Yes. Yeah, you can dress like the boatman. Well, let's
No,
see.
I
Give
know,
me a
I mean,
dreaming roll. Can you dress like the boatman?
Not dressed as.
Yes. Yes. You can look like the boatman. Yes. Another pale figure with tufted hair. Yeah. The boatman walks beside you.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm just going to wander up to the cellar of things because I want to ask him about something.
Okay, you wander up to the cellar of things.
Just to talk to him, really.
As you're wandering up to the cellar of things, what are Basil and... I said you said Bigel and Nazzle.
Those are our incognito names.
Okay. Yeah.
What are Nigel and Basil doing?
I am in a sack, burlap, and I'm just going to probably I'm gonna wait until Martin gets situated with the guy with the boat, the seller of things, or T-Sot as I call him. And then I'm going to stand kind of like to the side of T-Sot to run further interference. Because I want to know if he can sell me a burlap sack that produces amazing clothing so this never happens to me again. Because fuck my dreaming roll.
Okay. And Nigel?
I'm going to try to stay out of sight of the seller of things. And when Mr. White engages them, hopefully they pay very close attention. I will try to edge my way around the back while also keeping an eye on Basil.
What a pun. Edge his way around the back, my man.
Give me a stealth roll with a bonus die, because as Martin, you approach the cellar, looks up. Only regular.
Good day, seller of things.
Good day, good night.
Oh, yes, good day, good night, whatever time. But you're a seller of things, but are you a buyer of things?
I am a seller of things. If you
What
wish,
about-
the buyer of things is over there.
Aren't you like cousins? Are you lovers?
We are kin.
Oh, so y'all don't be fucking?
So
Okay.
you don't do trades as such instead of selling stuff?
I sell things, and in exchange I ask for prices. What do you wish to buy?
I don't know what I could get for what I have.
Good fortunes for your future? New hope? Clear mind?
A clear mind. Could you restore somebody's mind?
I could clear a clouded mind, give clarity of thought, and strength of purpose.
Does that heal a mind? I'm trying to do this without like metagaming, Keeper, but like we know what being an investigator does.
But I'm trying to work out if the buyer of things buys things, what does he give in return for those things?
Rewards? Things.
But you sell things.
Yes.
Why can't you buy and sell things and he buy and sell things?
I'm the seller of things, and they are the buyer of things.
Can you give me... What would it cost for you to fix my shattered mind?
I can sell you clarity of thought.
That would do it?
And yes, and in return, something of value to yourself.
You want my sack?
Your strength,
No, my sack.
not your sack. That is of no value to you.
It's of great value to me.
I would ask your... Your life's blood?
You want me to die?
Just a drop of it.
A drop of my blood? What are you gonna do with it?
Sell
Would
it.
you own my soul? Could somebody own my soul with it?
No, one cannot own a soul.
Would they have power over it?
Yes. But not entirely.
Well, how much power? For how long?
A fraction. Until the day you die.
Okay,
I
how
can
much
also sell you
clarity
some
of mind?
power over some others if you wish.
I don't
See
want
the
power.
seller raises a hand and you see the little glass vial with a red blood floating inside of it.
How much clarity of mind? Because my blood is potent.
The seller leans forwards and just like... One piece of a dozen.
So, the most I could gain is a dozen. But it would be up to the chance, up to the fates.
One piece of a dozen, yes.
How many times do I get one piece of a dozen?
How many drops of your life are you willing to spare?
I'll give you 5 drops of my life as long as one person can have no more than 5 drops.
Okay. I'm going to say there's an above table question here.
Yeah.
Which is what you're being offered here is you can regain sanity at the cost of some permanent loss of hit points.
Oh, I got 14. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll put up 5. I'll go down to max 9.
Okay.
I'll do it. So I'll roll 5d12.
5d12.
Oh.
In exchange for a permanent loss of 5 of your hit points. You're never getting these back. These are gone forever. Your max health is now 9. Yes.
And I am at 41 sanity.
Nigel, you're now behind the seller of things. As this bargain is being exchanged, you watch as it reaches out and just runs like a sharp taloned finger along back of Basil's hand, and these drops of blood just come spilling out into these little glass vials.
Okay, so it's too late for me to have reached in and pushed in the knife before Basil's.
Yeah. That deal is done, but you're now behind. It's whilst the seller of things was distracted with all that, you are now behind it. You have an opportunity. You can see its back.
I take the opportunity.
Okay. So as the seller of things seals this deal, and as Basil, you feel this flood of clarity back into your mind. Nigel, you drive the knife forwards. I'm going to give you essentially a bonus down of fighting brawl here. See how convincing you can make this.
A regular fighting brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
So,
having said that, you do have a bonus for that still.
Yeah, still.
That's still a failure.
Yeah.
So what you see, as Basil actually feels this bit of clarity, you see Nigel behind bring this knife, and the seller of things just at that moment sort of turns to one side to move something, and the knife just goes straight past it. And there's a briefest moment of like the seller of things looking around to see where that knife blade just came from, and let's see. You have this briefest moment. Nigel has acted. Basil, you're the next quickest in the order as you see this is going on. Nigel has made his attempt on the seller of things. What are you doing?
Domination of will on the seller of things.
Okay, that's a contested power, yeah?
Yep.
What's your instinct? What are you telling them as you push your will onto them?
I tell him to stand perfectly still and be silent.
Stand still. Yeah, it's more of like a quick. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not an intricate command. This is
Be
more
perfectly
like
still.
This is
because maybe that means he can't talk.
Yeah, it freezes in place, locked in place. Martin, what are you doing?
I think there's nothing Martin can do that's useful at this point. He hasn't got a weapon with him. He's going to.
Doing nothing is always an option.
He's going to sort of act as if he's surprised by what's happened, because to be fair, he hadn't expected Nigel to sneak up on him like that, and he rolled quite well and stuff, so he'll probably just back up and just act surprised.
Okay, you back up and away. The seller of things is locked in place for this moment by Basil. Nigel, you've got another chance.
Yes, I will try that again.
I'm going to give you still got a bonus die on this. If you bring the knife blade, that's more like it. So, I'm going to say with an extreme success. This thing is locked in place. How are we going for the stabbing? Just paint me a picture here of where are we stabbing? What are we doing?
Well, you said its back was open to me.
Yeah, but then it turned aside, so you've got a choice now. It's frozen in place. You've got a choice of where you're going with this blade.
You're saying it is somewhat turned.
Yeah.
I guess since I would go for the neck.
Okay, just a slice.
Yeah.
As the blade slices across this thing's neck, it tries and chokes out the words as the blood starts just pouring down. It's not red, it's black, the colour of ink. This blood starts flowing down. So people start to, the sounds across the marketplace, like shouts and screams of, alarm as...
Martin will carry on backing away as if he's in
goes down. People are turning, people are looking around. Martin, give me
just backing away from this.
Yeah, we don't have this broad deception here. This is some kind of performance deception or I say this is give me a stealth. This is essentially trying to just slip out of this without drawing attention to yourself.
He had wanted to speak to the buyer of things, to be fair, but
you get the feel that the market is not currently in a position of continued trade.
It's not. Yeah,
it's slight black.
It's two different people. Yeah.
You watch Nigel as the knife in your hand just crumbles away to dust. As a scream echoes across the market. The seller of things staggers, slumps forwards over the table, blood still streaming downwards. I need a sanity roll from Nigel here, and I know that is a very cruel thing to ask of man currently with Nigel's level of sanity.
And
but there's always a chance you could succeed.
There is not.
You lose one more point of sanity.
Okay.
I thought you were going to have to make him roll a D2.
More point of sanity.
I thought you were going to make him roll a D2.
I was so tempted there for a moment. I was so tempted there to make it a D2 roll. I need Martin and Basil to also make me a sanity roll as this is going on. The black blood's streaming down.
I just
chaos.
got this.
You just got this, and I'm taking it back away from you again.
All right.
Martin, you float above it all. Basil, your mind is clear. Your plan is answered. but the market is turning on you. What is everyone doing?
Are we time to wake up?
Time to wake up.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, give me essentially a dreaming roll to wake up in this moment, trying to just get out of this.
Keeper.
Oh,
Martin, you wake up. We go back to Basil and Nigel. Like, things are getting chaotic. The people and creatures and beings of this market are turning towards you. You see, like, essentially blades being drawn, like things more moving, people looming taller. Like, this
I'm gonna
whole
push
place seems
that
to
roll.
twist around you. Yeah, you can push this roll. I'm gonna say that both of you can push this roll. If you fail the push roll, if you wish you to push it, you can. If you fail it, you are not waking up tonight.
Oh boy. I only have a 37 because it's half my power, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't technically
If I've woken up, I might try to wake them up as well. Quickly.
Yeah.
Like grab them and shake them.
Basil's
Fast
awake.
talk.
No, but that's
No.
Nigel, not Basil. Nigel.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
fast talk. I'm gonna scream. I can't fucking believe the boatman did that. What the fuck? I was in the process of buying something. Fast talk.
This is going to be hard. Give me a fast talk roll.
I have 24 points of luck.
You'd need 22 to make that a success.
I'm gonna spend. I have 2 points of luck.
Okay. The general chaos seems to have assumed that, yeah, you clearly were not involved in this. Like, they're looking around, like, hissing mouths. Like, this is general inhuman bent to the denizens of the market now. Like, hackles rising, like, this is not a friendly place to be, but they are not looking at you. They are looking for the boatman. Often a little splash of oars as the boatman is making his own exit. And as eyes turn away from you for a moment, Basil, you feel a hand rest on your shoulder.
Is it slightly clammy?
Yes.
I love a slightly clammy hand. Do I wake up?
And you feel the jab of a knitting needle in your shoulder.
Oh,
And you wake
God!
up.
Oh, God. Oh.
And with that, all three of you have awoken from your dreams.
Oh, man, we're so smooth.
The seller of things is dead. Nigel has 1 point of sanity remaining.
That's the only one you need, baby.
And we will see what happens next week.
Oh, my, what an episode. Wow, that really escalated quickly. we killed a man.
You killed a thing.
We
The
killed
thing.
a thing.
You killed a being of the Dreamlands, and I'm sure this will have no consequences.
it's all, the boatman did it. Not
Yeah,
Nigel.
yeah.
Boatman did it. Fuck the boatman.
Yeah.
He's a welcher anyway, right? Like that's what they call it, welching on a deal. I think it's welching or is it squelching on a deal.
I don't know, but yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look. I'm gonna.
It was a while since we'd had a trip to the Dreamlands. And I had been meaning to deal with Nigel's issue for ages.
Oh,
But, yeah.
yeah, it's called welching or welshing. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Woo.
But yeah, Basil, you
crazy.
got some sanity back.
I saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
I saw an opportunity.
I tried to wait as long as I could.
I love
So-
it.
Yeah. Well,
So
thinking
you-
about the consequence of this deal is, I would probably recommend you not go back to that particular market for a
Zero.
little while yet. Like, you know.
Zero consequences. They're building statues of us. They love us so much.